Talk a little bit about what you've seen from Ricardo Hallman. I mean, after the spring that he had and now here in the fall.
I think Rico has done a great job of getting better every day. You know, everybody knows from the spring that he has, you feel me, all the turnovers that he's created, all the plays on the ball and stuff. But I think going into camp, you know, he's really honed in on the little details and not, you feel me, not getting too big on like the plays that he's making or the good things that he's doing, but more so focusing in the film room on the bad things that he's doing or little things that he could correct to better his game.
What do you think you've been able to do to establish yourself, especially this fall, as a playmaker? Get a lot of pass breakups.
Just be consistent with my technique, you know. Playing, you know, mostly in the boundary. From I've been able to do the same thing from the press footwork. Everything is consistent. Just being consistent with that, and trying to find just little ways. Just how I talked about Rico. Just trying to find the little things to get better on. To eventually, you know, being able to get eyes back on the cue, get eyes on the ball, and go play the ball.
Have you had some good battles with Chim this camp? How's that going, and how's that helpful with you guys?
Most def, you know, me and Chim go at it every day. You feel me? Chim is a guy who comes out and loves to compete every day, just like myself. So you feel me? That's a great battle. You feel me? He has his days, I have mine, but that's how you want it to be coming out. That's the only thing that's gonna make me better and make him better.
Is there any friendly talk when he beats you, or vice versa?
Oh, most def. We definitely get a little chirpy every now and then. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you know, we're on the same team. You feel me? You might see us out there. He might put his hand out, might put mine out. So I always know you from me. So we one goal.
What kind of energy does Jason give you guys, not just on the field, but also, you know, his talking to
Jace bring the juice every day, you know. He gonna come out here, his play speaks for itself, but he gonna talk a little bit too. He gonna let you know when he make a play. He gonna let you know, even if you're not involved in the play, that he's doing something.
Talk about that juice right off the top too, the open area one-on-ones. I mean, what kind of tone does that set to start out practice for you guys?
You feel me? That's our world, you know. One-on-ones, you feel me? Go out there and dominate your matchup. I think it's a great way to start practice. I think Coach McKenzie's been having us do that. Whether it's the DBs versus receivers, O-line versus the D-line, the linebackers versus tight ends, whatever, some type of pass rush. Just a way to, you feel me, start practice off with competition, because at the end of the day, that's all we're doing is come out here and compete in everything we do.
Talking about Jason, is that stuff kind of underrated skill set of a cornerback, just in terms of being able to be an irritant and get in a wide receiver's head?
And what we talking about, like just
Jason, just the way that you were talking.
You know, I think it doesn't let it affect his game. You know, at the end of the day, he still hones in on his technique and what he's supposed to do. But, you know, with DBs, you know.
I mean, in terms of getting in the wide receiver's head and kind of being an irritant towards them.
I mean, I think our receivers do a good job of handling, from me, not letting them get it off their game. But, you know, some receivers may take that a certain way. They might throw them off.
From your perspective, what are you seeing from this receiver room? How special is this group? What are the talents you're seeing so far?
I think each receiver has, you know, brings a little something different to the table, whether it be speed, great catching the ball. I think they all have great hands, you know, great route running, or everything. But I think our offense has been able to really expose, you can use each receiver to the best of their abilities.
Brought in a couple of new guys this summer, Michael and Nazir. What have you seen from them? How have they kind of worked themselves into the group here?
I think they have done a great job, you know, just getting acclimated with our playbook, with the defense, and, you know, with the guys and the techniques that we're using. Nazir has been having a great fall camp, as well as Mike, you know, a guy who just got here. I think they're just the same thing, you know, just getting better every day, you know, trying to just focus on little things, you know, take coaching points from Coach Haynes, you know, little things from us that we give them, and just trying to absorb as much as they can.
He's got that waiver issue kind of hanging over him, doesn't quite know if he's going to be able to play right away. How do you see him handling that or kind of processing that?
Honestly, I don't know too much about that situation, but mainly by the way that he's attacked every day, you know, it's like that he's getting ready to play a season, so that's all that we can ask for.